Hello everyone, I'm Flavia and I hope all is well. Today we will be playing with the contents behind door 14 of Spellbinders 2024 Crafty Advent Calendar, which by the way is so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments box down below if you are also counting down to Christmas with this Advent calendar and how it is going so far. As we can see here, today we have an adorable die set that we can use to cut out pieces to make a super cute puppy. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I like to use pieces of magnetic sheets to store my die sets so everything stays in its place. Since this is a small set, I taped a piece of magnetic sheet to a 5x5 piece of cardstock, and later when I am all done, I will store this panel inside a small Avery Elle storage pocket. In the back, I wrote some information about this set and I will glue the image of door 14 onto this panel for future reference. Off screen, I cut out all of the needed pieces from cardstock scraps and I will use the Bearly Art glue to glue these pieces together along with the help of a pair of self-lock tweezers to hold these tiny die cut pieces as I apply glue in the back. I chose two shades of brown cardstock for the puppy and a lighter color of pink to cut out the pieces for the sweater and the hat. To cut out these thin strips that I will use to decorate the sweater, I used Spellbinders cardstock in the color Mirror Gold. Today I will be using these die-cut puppies to make a Valentine's Day note card, but these puppies are perfect for any occasion. It was very easy to figure out how to assemble this puppy, and after assembling the first one, it will take you no time at all to assemble the next ones. To make it extra adorable, I decided to use googly eyes, and here is a closer look. Moving on to the card base, we will need an A2 size note card. I chose a side folding note card, but it doesn't really matter if it is side folding or top folding. Using an old heart shaped plate, I will cut out a window from the front of my note card. I chose a heart shaped plate, but you can use any die shape that you want. This note card will have a surprise window, which means we will be able to see inside this note card through this die cut window at the front. After cutting out my window, I will add texture to my white note card with Spellbinders Spreading Love embossing folder. I will place the note card folded inside the embossing folder so I can add texture to the front and back of this card base, and later I will glue two white panels inside the note card so I can have a smooth space to write a personal message. Whenever dry embossing, make sure to follow your die cutting machine instructions for creating your sandwich so you do not risk damaging the machine or the embossing folder. After dry embossing my note card, I will go ahead and add the traditional Valentine's Day color combo with Simon Says stamp ink pads in the color Sweets and then Cherry. And later I will also use these same ink colors to ink blend that die cut heart shape because we will need that piece as well. To soften the color of this ink blended die cut heart, I will use a homemade shimmer spray that is basically water and Ranger Perfect Pearls powder. Then I will heat set this piece and glue it back in the negative space. When the note card is closed, it will give the impression that everything you see is glued to the front of the note card, when in reality, part of what we see is actually glued inside the note card, creating this way a fun surprise for the recipient. To decorate my note card, I will add two die-cut puppies. I will glue one inside the note card and the other one to the front panel. Then I will add a hot foiled sentiment that reads P.S. I love you. I hot foiled this sentiment using a hot foil plate included in the Spellbinders Mini Everyday Sentiment set and a piece of red foil also by Spellbinders. I also cut out some smaller hearts from pink and red glitter cardstock using a metal plate included in the Spellbinders Over the Rainbow die set, and here is a closer look at get the completed note card. I hope you enjoyed this video and felt inspired to create. Also, remember that tomorrow I will be revealing the surprise behind door 15, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and have a wonderful day.